Well, this thing's up here. Might as well use it. All right, we're halfway through the Big Ten, so we got a tough second half with really challenging schedule, but we're looking forward to it. And this is the grind of the Big Ten, and start off tomorrow at Wisconsin. So, what do you guys got?
What is it about Wisconsin that kind of gives their teams challenges the last couple of years?
Well, they Sidney Hilly and Dana Recke for 5 years we had to deal with, which is tough. But they've got a lot of great players. They've done a really good job. They're always in the hunt. They've won 3 straight Big Ten championships. So right now we have to go on the hunt here. We're not protecting anything. So it's a great challenge for us. And but. Yeah. Well, they still have Robinson and Schmirk, who was the MVP of the Final Four, and they got one of the best transfers in Franklin from Michigan State. So it's it's a very talented team, and they have great coaching and tough environment. So again, it's a great challenge for us, and this is what you got to do in the Big Ten if you want to be in the hunt for a Big Ten championship. We got to go find a way to win.
John, you guys run 6-2, Wisconsin runs 6-2. A lot of teams are using two-setter offense this year. Do you think that's a trend in college volleyball, or is that more just circumstantial?
I don't know. With the portal, being able to kind of pick and choose some players based on what instead of waiting for 3 years till recruits get there, maybe it is. I don't know, but you have to have certain personnel to be able to do it. I'd much rather be in a one-setter offense, but this is what is best for us right now. And obviously Wisconsin's thought the same thing. Pittsburgh's doing the same thing. So there's advantages and disadvantages to both. So we'll see what shakes out.
Does it make it easier to scout Wisconsin knowing that they run the same offense as you guys?
No difference.
John, what's your message to the girls before tomorrow's match? Do you play up the significance of it, or do you just let them go do their thing?
It's another road match. We prepare like we do for every road match, and same message. Trust your training. Play with each other, for each other, and again, we're not protecting anything. Rankings or positions in the Big Ten. No matter what happens Wednesday, we're still in first place in the Big Ten. So there's nothing to protect. We have to go for it.
With Wisconsin, does it look like the biggest change is not having Recke, not having Hilly, or not having Barnes?
Well, those guys were special players, and and somebody asked me why they were so successful. Well, they beat everybody for 5 years, so. But they're still a great team, and they still got a ton of talent, and completely different system now. So it's every year's a new adventure, and teams change, and we're completely different than we were last year, and so that's what makes sports exciting, and we'll see how this shakes out. On paper, stat-wise, and everything, it should be a great match.
John Manning called Fieldhouse a dungeon. How would you characterize that facility?
Well, I coached there for 7 years. So I played hoops in there, coached there, saw a boxing match in there, saw wrestling, saw Coach Bennett can't remember if it was him or Stu Jackson was a coach. They played a retro basketball game when I was there. It was unreal. So it's a great venue, and they've obviously made a lot of upgrades since I was there. There was no air conditioning. We had issues with the humidity in the floor, but it's a fun building to play in.
Is it a good home court advantage? Is it a tough place to play?
Yeah. Every place in the Big Ten's tough when they get 7,000 fans. So, but it's fun. Our players thrive on that because we're used to it.
How are you keeping the team holding up, going on another road trip, finishing up at Wisconsin? How are you keeping
Yeah, that's the art of coaching. You know, how do you push them hard, keep them rested, keep them caught up on everything. Fortunately, we have good students, so I get great reports about every other day, and they're doing great with that. You know, it's just the balancing act of coaching this time of year. Just no different than football. How do they manage the bye weeks? You know, keep these guys sharp. It's, you know, our challenge right now is we've had 7 out of 9 on the road. But, you know, we'll have more at home in the second half, which will be nice. I'd much rather be at home in November than on the road a bunch in November.
Trying the middle is always a focus for you guys, but is it even more important against Wisconsin to open up the offense?
We're always trying to open up the offense. So, but, you know, yeah, we're always trying to get better than that. So we tweak it every week. We tweak something.
What's holding you back there?
Well, our numbers are a lot better than they were last year. So I mean, I'm going to ask Trev for a bonus.
Anything else for Coach?
John, what's contributed to the 11-match winning streak? And in those 11, there have been 9 that have been in straight sets. Have you identified something that's allowed your team to really take off in terms of the rhythm that you're in right now?
I just think we're playing really good defense, and our serve blocking defense has allowed us. You know, when you're doing that, you put pressure on teams, and if we can side out enough while we're putting pressure on them, then that gives us a chance to win those matches 3-0. But our players have done a great job of doing that for the entire match. They've got a great mindset of just a great mindset of playing the next point and trying to play at our level that we know we can play at, and they've done a really, really good job of that.
All right, thank you.